If you recognize it, then you may have been a mole rat at Crowder's Ridge. Now, the scripture today is Mark 5, verse 30 through 34. And Jesus, immediately knowing in himself that virtue had gone out of him, turned him about in the press, and said, Who touched my clothes? And his disciples said unto him, Thou seest the multitude thronging thee, and sayest thou, Who touched me? And he looked round about to see her that had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, came and fell down before him, and told him all the truth. He said unto her, Daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace, and be whole of thy plague. Guys, I'm reading out of the King James, that's why it sounds a little funny. But I really like the way that it talks about the woman's response to Jesus looking around for her. She didn't just go up to him, touch him, and then, I imagine she probably touched him, and then because the crowd was pushing so hard, she probably, got swallowed up by the crowd again. And, she could have just stopped there. She got the healing she needed. She didn't really need to talk to Jesus. She'd already gotten healed. But instead, it says that the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done in her, knowing that she had been healed, came and fell down before him and told him all the truth. So she didn't just get the healing and then leave, which I feel like probably a lot of us would have done today. Go get the healing, get out of there. But instead, she, I think the fearing and trembling comes because she knew what she had done. She knew where she had been. And then she probably knew that God would know who she was as well. And so she's just like, it was me. I did it. She comes out and then she worships him and tells him everything. And that's an example for us as Christians to be open and honest with God. He knows everything already, and he doesn't need us to tell him, but it's for our good that we be honest with him and talk to him, and knowing that we can trust him to love us through the hard times, through the good times. And I think it's just awesome here. Jesus didn't laugh at her and be like, hey, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you send me a letter? Like, come on. Instead, he's like, no, daughter. He calls her daughter. And then says, thy faith has made thee whole. Go in peace and be whole of thy plague. That was his response to her. Was one of love, one of compassion. And so guys, don't be afraid to go to God with whatever it is that's bothering you, whatever is troubling you. Take it to him. Be open with him. Be honest with him. And I would even challenge you, if you're praying about something that's weighing really heavy on your heart, start talking out loud to him, just as if he's in the room there with you. Yeah, maybe you need to, go for a walk and just talk like you're talking to a friend. That's what helps me. I'll go for a walk and I'll just talk it out. So guys, whatever you're going through right now, whatever is happening, in here or up here, take it to God. Be honest. Be like this lady. She told him all the truth. Be honest. Love you guys.